Learn how to manage money. A guide for millionaires. Personal finance management is an important skill that helps to achieve financial stability and independence. Here is a step-by-step guide to personal finance management. 1. Analysis of the current financial condition. Income and expense analysis. Write down all sources of income, salary, part-time jobs, passive income, etc. Keep track of all expenses, divide them into mandatory, housing, utilities, food, and optional, entertainment, travel. Creating a budget. Make a budget. Distribute income by expense category. Use the 50-30-20 rule, 50% on mandatory expenses, 30% on desires, 20% on savings and investments. 2. Savings formation of the airbag. Create a reserve fund. Set aside 3-6 months of expenses for unforeseen situations. Saving money. Use automatic deferral. Set up an automatic transfer of funds to a savings account every month. Set aside a fixed percentage of income. Start with 10 to 15% and gradually increase this percentage. 3. Debt management, repayment of debts. Make a repayment plan. Start with the debts with the highest interest rates. Refinancing. Consider refinancing debt to reduce interest rates. 4. Investing. The basics of investing. Determine the purpose and investment horizon. Investments for a short, medium, or long term. Asset division. Distribute funds between different asset classes, stocks, bonds, real estate, currencies, etc. Examples of investments: shares. Purchase of a share in a company in order to profit from the growth in the value of shares and dividends. Bonds. Debt obligations that generate fixed income. Mutual funds and ETFs. Funds that allow you to invest in a wide range of assets with less time and effort. Real estate. Purchase of real estate for rent or resale. Investing in yourself. Training and developing professional skills, which can lead to increased income in the future. 5. Control and analysis. Regular review. Analyze the results. Regularly check the budget, analyze income and expenses. Plan adjustment. Make changes to the budget and investment plan depending on changing conditions and goals. Using tools. Financial applications. Use applications to track expenses and income. For example, YNAB Mint. Consultation with financial advisors. If necessary, seek professional advice. Examples of successful personal finance management. Example 1. Ivan receives $8,000 per month. He puts aside 20% for savings and investments, $1,600. He has a reserve fund of $24,000, 3 months of expenses. He allocates the rest of the money for mandatory expenses, 50%, and desires, 30%. Ivan invests in mutual funds, which allows him to diversify his portfolio and earn a stable income. Example 2. Anna has a high interest rate credit card debt. She draws up a repayment plan, starting with the payment of the largest debts. At the same time, she deposits small amounts into a reserve fund. After paying off the debt, Anna starts investing in bonds and ETFs to create passive income. Personal finance management requires discipline and regular monitoring. By starting with simple steps and gradually delving into investment opportunities, you can achieve financial stability and success. How to get out of debt. How to get rid of low-wage debt. It is possible to get rid of debts at a low salary, but it requires discipline, planning, and perseverance. Here is a step-by-step plan to get out of the debt hole. 1. Analysis of the current situation, debt inventory. Make a list of all debts, loans, credit cards, loans from friends and relatives. Write down the interest rates, minimum payments, and maturity dates. Income and expense analysis. Write down all sources of income and all expenses. Divide the expenses into mandatory, housing, food, transportation, and optional, entertainment, shopping. 2. Creating a budget, make a budget. Reduce unnecessary expenses. Temporarily give up unnecessary purchases and services. Optimize mandatory expenses. Look for cheaper alternatives or discounts. Distribution of funds. Determine how much you can set aside to pay off your debts each month. Try to allocate at least a small part to savings for unforeseen situations. 3. Development of a debt repayment plan. Debt repayment methods. The snowball method. Start by paying off the smallest debts. When one debt is paid, move on to the next. This method helps to get psychological satisfaction from closing debts. Avalanche method. Start by paying off debts with the highest interest rate. This method is more cost-effective as it allows you to reduce the amount of interest paid. 4. Increase in income, additional sources of income. Look for a part-time job, freelance, temporary jobs, weekend work. Selling unnecessary things. Sell unnecessary things through online platforms. Professional development. Learning new skills. Free or low-cost courses can help you find a better paying job. Salary increase negotiations. If possible, discuss with the employer the possibility of a salary increase. 5. Negotiations with creditors. Refinancing and restructuring. Contact your creditors. Ask for a reduction in the interest rate or a change in repayment terms. Refinancing the loan. If possible, refinance the debts at a lower interest rate. 6. Self-control and motivation. Psychological support. Set specific goals. Break down the debt into parts and celebrate the achievement of each of them. Communicate with people who are also trying to get out of debt. Sharing experiences and support will help you not give up. Using tools. Financial applications. Use applications to track expenses and income, for example, YNAB, Mint. Create a reminder system for timely payment of bills and debts. Example, situation, Maria has a low salary and several debts. Credit card, $50,000 at 25% per annum. Consumer credit, $100,000 at 15% per annum. Loan from a friend, $20,000 without interest. Plan, inventory, Maria records all her debts, interest rates, and minimum payments. Budget, Maria reduces unnecessary expenses, for example, giving up cafes and subscriptions, which allows her to allocate an additional $5,000 per month to pay off debts. The snowball method, Maria starts by paying off a loan from a friend, $20,000. After paying off this debt, she switches all available funds to a credit card. Additional income, Maria starts working as a freelancer, which brings her an additional $10,000 per month. Negotiations with the bank. Maria applies to the bank and receives an offer to refinance a consumer loan at 10% per annum. Thus, by gradually reducing debts and increasing income, Maria can get out of the debt hole and start saving for the future. How do I start earning more? You can earn more in different ways, depending on your skills, education, time, and resources. Here are some strategies to increase revenue. 1. Professional development and training. Education and courses. Professional development. Take courses and trainings to improve your professional skills. Mastering new skills. Learn in-demand skills such as programming, digital marketing, data analytics, etc. Online courses and certifications. Paid and free courses on platforms such as Coursera, Udemy, LinkedIn Learning. Example, Ivan works as an accountant and decides to master the skills of financial analysis. He takes an online course and receives certification, which allows him to apply for a higher position or a job in a larger company. 2. Search for a part-time job or freelance part-time jobs. Freelance. Offer your services on platforms such as Upwork, Freelancer, Fiverr. Part-time work. Find a job with a flexible schedule, such as in the service sector, tutoring, or delivery. Remote work. Look for remote jobs that you can do in your free time. Example, Anna works as a teacher and starts offering tutoring services in the evenings and on weekends. This allows her to earn an additional $2,500 per month. 3. Creating passive income investment. Stocks and bonds. Start investing in financial markets to generate dividends and capital growth. Real estate. Rent out real estate or consider buying real estate for subsequent rental. Online projects. Blogging and video channels. Create content on YouTube, run a blog or podcast, and earn money from advertising and sponsorship contracts. Affiliate programs. Participate in affiliate programs and earn money by promoting products and services. Example: Sergey invests part of his savings in shares of companies that pay dividends. This provides him with additional passive income. 4. Entrepreneurship. Own business, small business. Open a small business in your niche, for example, an online store, cafe, repair services. Online business. Sell goods or services over the internet. Use social networks and marketplaces to promote. Franchising. Buying a franchise. Start a business under a well-known brand with the support of a franchisor. Example: Elena opens an online store selling environmentally friendly products. Using social media to promote, she increases her income. 5. Improving current work. Negotiations on an increase. Request a raise. Negotiate with the employer, arguing your value to the company and the results achieved. Bonus negotiations. Discuss the possibility of receiving additional bonuses for completing certain tasks. Search for a new job. Monitoring the labor market. Regularly study vacancies in your field and consider offers with higher salaries. Updating your resume and LinkedIn profile. Put your professional profiles and resumes in order to attract the attention of recruiters. Example: Maria works in the sales department and feels that her skills and achievements are not appreciated properly. She conducts research on the labor market and finds a company willing to offer her a higher salary and better conditions. 6. Cost savings and optimization. Financial management. Budgeting. Keep records of income and expenses to understand where you can save money. Cost optimization. Look for ways to reduce unnecessary expenses such as subscriptions, meals out, transportation, etc. Example: Alexei reviews his monthly expenses and realizes that he can reduce the cost of subscriptions and meals in restaurants. He invests the money he saves in training, which will help him earn more in the future.